from a woman in Maniwaki, Quebec, recently. We were so compelled by this story and to her that we actually traveled to her. We'll see her story in a moment. Let's hear her dedication. This is Lori in Maniwaki, Quebec. She's an amazing woman. She says, "My daughter Maisie and her friend Shannon went missing in September 2008. I picked this song, Justin Hines' Courage, because it brings me inspiration and hope. We miss Maisie every day. I have 3 other children that keep me going, but I still have that missing part of my heart. It will always be empty till we know what happened to our daughter. Please dedicate this song to all the parents with missing children out there, because it does take courage to keep on living everyday life without them. Thank you, Lori." What I loved about meeting Lori is how she's managed to take just every parent's worst nightmare and turn it into a quest, I guess, to prevent this from happening to other children. Here is her story. Across Canada, over 500 Aboriginal women have been reported missing or murdered. September 6, 2008, 16-year-old Maisie and her friend Shannon joined the ranks of the missing.
My mom called me up on a Sunday, and she goes, "Have you heard from Maisie yet?" And I'm like, "No." And she usually calls for a ride or a little bit of cash. And she goes, "I'm getting pretty worried because she hasn't called." One friend I know her said that she last spoke to Maisie Saturday evening around 7 o'clock. So that was the last time anyone heard from her.
That was a year and a half ago. Today, Maisie remains ever present in her mother's mind and heart.
Maisie is a very, I would have to say, high spirit, very, very high spirit, hard-headed. I guess that's from Mom, I have to admit. But she is a really easygoing girl, and and it was hard to believe that she would have ran away. And as a parent, I didn't believe that, because that's not my daughter.
While Lori could let fear and frustration consume her, instead, she's chosen to make a difference.
Basically, right now I'm trying to get a non-profit organization started called Mothers of Lost Daughters, where I would like to go out and help families when things happen like that and let them know what needs to be done. It's just hard because as a family, you feel totally alone. People say, well, you're not alone, but you do feel alone because there's no help for families like us. I had to even research on how to get the girls onto Missing Children's website, and there's no help for that. And that's my mission, to kind of change that.
Still, the question remains, how do you grieve someone when you don't know where they are?
I get mad at her because if she did run away, why is she doing this to our family? Because we love her. Then I cry because I don't even know. I get angry at myself because what if she's not with us and I'm angry at her? And I shouldn't be angry at her because it ain't her fault that she's not here. So I don't know how to feel. So most of the time I'm just really empty and lonely for her, Because we can't grieve. We don't have no closure. Either way, there's no closure, and the hardest thing about it is we might never get that closure.
If anybody has any information on what may have happened to Maisie and Shannon, please get in touch through findmaisieandshannon.com. That's www.findmaisieandshannon.com. Let's get to Lori's dedication now. This is Justin Hines and Courage.